Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel today. I was just playing around after my last video and just saw some of these pages that I had already printed. These are by C. Francis Art, and I'll try to find her link and put it below if you're interested in this. Now, I'll tell you, these pages are not really considered a kit of any sort. They're sort of a background type page. But as I printed them, a few, I noticed these ladies were on, you know, a couple of the pages. And I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to use these inside this little folio that I'm making, which is, I had some old, what do you call them? File folders. Oh, my mind went blank. File folders, and I don't know, I just folded up the bottom, and I folded in and folded in, so it would not interfere with the middle. And then I ended up with the spine about, I guess it's a 1/2 inch. I don't know if I can measure it. I'm not going to show you how I did all that. It's 3/8 of an inch spine. So, you know, you can fold it any way you want. You can cut it any way you want. You can put this part here that I folded up. I ended up cutting the pockets down the middle because it was folded up and it was all joined together, but I don't want it. I wanted individual pockets. So this is where I'm at. Then I was going to put these on here, up at the top, and at first I didn't think I had enough paper to go across it. So what I was going to do was I was going to cut these little panels and move them, I mean, just so you could see the book page behind. And then after I decided to kind of bring the book page, or the what I'm going to cover it with, because I went in a little bit on this side and a little bit on this side because I have this out here, because I was, you know, thinking I needed to go over that. I put the book pages underneath, so you wouldn't have to do that. You know, if you had enough paper that you didn't have to piece it, yeah. So I'm just telling you how I did it. So I'm gonna glue this down. I don't know how far I'm gonna get. This wasn't a pre-planned I didn't pre-plan this, so I don't know. But I just, you know, it's kind of fun just to make a small journal for yourself or for a gift. I've made several small folios for gifts, and everyone loves them. So, because they're just kind of interactive in a sense. This one, oh, I do not like glue. This one is not going to be elaborate. So, come on. Okay, set that over there. And try to glue this down. And I want to just leave enough room on the edge here, if I'm in camera, and then across the top. And Unfortunately, I didn't realize that I should have matched up all my lettering from the book page, you know, make sure that it was the same all the way across. I was thinking you know, I've had a hard time getting my glue to here. And I thought, well, maybe it's because I don't go over it with this little thing. All right, so then the next one, I just love these colors that she used. They're just kind of different. I would love it if she'd make another kit with something very similar with these colors, but actually maybe make a kit. And these are considered half pages, and I'm not sure what she means by half pages, but when I print, I guess the half page, I don't know if it's on, but I put it on full page, and that's what I get. This, I get a full page of it, but when you see these, you will see that you can like cut those pages in half if you want, or you could fold them, but she has a lot of it going vertical, so yeah, it's just whatever you need it for, whatever works for you. Okay, I'm gonna go over a little bit here. Let's go up. So I hope everybody's doing well. I finished the vintage journal that I was, look at this, it's like there's no glue. I don't understand. I guess I'm not putting enough glue on. I need to probably use my Barely Arts on the edges. I'm too impatient to use glue stick and this. But yeah, I guess that didn't. So if you want to, if you don't know how to make a folio, there's several. I think I've made several on videos, and it would be in my playlist, and it would say folios. So you could go back and see how I made one. I've made so many different kinds, I don't know. Come on. Get that darn ink in there. Okay, so got that. And then I'm going to ink around all the edges. But I just wanted to see what I was going to do here. So I printed out. Let's see what I do with those pages. I printed out one of the pages. But I did it twice because I want to put these flowers on each side. One on each side. So I think I'm just going to fold this in half. I might just rip it. The problem is if I rip it and it doesn't rip right, guess what? I have to go back to the printer. I hold it down enough. Okay, so that needs to come down to about here. think I'll use my ruler. Didn't feel like I was on the line. Okay. Which way is up? Oh, let me look at this. This goes this way. Oh my gosh, I can't. How do I do? How does it go? It goes like that. Okay. Okay, leave it to me. Okay, this is too long. Okay, I thought I had that. All right, I guess I need to cut in here. Oops, wrong way. Okay. Let me ink this. Okay, let me see if I can't mimic this. Well, I think some of these might be a little bit different in size too. Now, let's see. Yeah, see, this is a bit smaller. Really didn't want you guys to have to watch me do this. I just feel like if I start it, then I won't put it on a video, and then you won't know anything about how I put it together. Especially if you're a new viewer. And if you are new, I hope you decide to subscribe and comment all those comments and all those likes are very useful to not just my channel, but everybody's channels. Okay. Oh, I was gonna put, oh wow, I was gonna put the Barely Arts. I think that's upside down. It's not going to want to come off this book page. That's the worst part about book pages. Come on. Yeah, I did it upside down. So these old book pages, I think it's from 1952 that I got this book, because I was going to start a altar book. Did I do it again? Oh my gosh. I'm looking at that one flower and it looks to me like that's the one that needs to go up. I appreciate you guys bearing with me on these, my issues. See, that one looks like it's going up, and yet it's this one that I want. And that's not really helping either. Let's see. Because yeah, I want it to go. Okay. I'll just put this on this edge. I don't need to ink it. I'll put some of this on since it's coming out of the bottle, seeping up. My heater's been going all day. It's this morning it was 15 degrees, and now it's, what time is it? 1:30? No, 12:30 maybe. Now it's like 12:30 and it's up to 35, so it's increased quite a bit in the last 4 or 5 hours since, I guess, 7 o'clock this morning. Need silicone fingertips so it won't stick. Alright, let's see if I can get this up to the right side. I think it goes that way. Only one more to go, you guys. Well, I wanted to get a continuation of this paper, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that how I wanted it. I'm going to change the color of my ink. You know, I've been using this tattered, what is it called? Gathering twigs. I don't know why I call it tattered, but anyway. Then I thought, yeah, I don't know which color I would want to go to. I have all these Tim Holtz distressed inks. I mean pads, not ink. The oxide, I guess it is. Anyhow, and I don't use any of them. Very rarely. Sometimes I use something, I think it's called corduroy, in the fall. But I've always just liked this brown color because vintage photo to me looks green or something. It changes colors. Okay, so we've got that. Now here, let's see. Okay, don't be. Oh, I haven't folded it with that new paper yet. Which I hope was okay because I don't know if it was completely dry. Okay, yeah, there's a little. Okay. So let's see, what else do I need to do? I need to glue these pockets down, but I don't like this gap here, so I was thinking of putting, even though it's got the paper, it just doesn't, but let's see, this, let's see, we gotta redo the spine now. Come on. Doesn't want to bend. So it's going to go like that. Okay, so there's the spine. Yeah, so that would be covering the spine. So I thought I could put, where'd it go? Maybe just stick one of these laces in here. I don't know, does that look okay? Or I could put some of that paper in there. That might look better. Let's see, these all got the same. looking for something that would blend with it okay. What do I do with my ruler? Crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks better. Okay, I like that better than the newsprint or the book page. Oh, I keep saying newsprint. Must reminds me of it or something. Okay, let me get this cleaned off. And just putting this glue away, you guys, because I don't want it to keep leaking out, drying up. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do for the cover of this, but I thought I would make it kind of lacy looking. This kind of reminds me of Valentine's Day, but it probably won't be done by Valentine's Day. Okay, so what I want to do is put some lace up here. I think that is the right place. But I'm going to put it on the inside. Like that, I think. Yeah, I just want a touch of lace. I don't want it... I don't think I want it out here. It does look kind of nice out there, though. Maybe I will. I don't know, I was just thinking that a little trim on the inside would look nice. But it's probably a lot harder to line it up. So, let's just do it. Okay, I need something to hold this down. I'm going to take and use tape, double stick tape, for this lace. I hope I got that down. just put that up there like so. I think I'm going to go over a little more and trim it off. Okay. See, it's kind of hard to get this on there without sticking it to something else. Maybe I should just put all of them on at the same time and then I'll be done with it. How long have I been? It's not too bad. 30 minutes. Come on. It's funny how when you're trying to decide what you're going to do, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'm thinking, okay, if I put this lace here, then should I do this or that? And then you realize after you figured it all out, you go and put lace in this place. So you didn't have to worry about leaving the book page on the edge. But, you know, it's kind of hard when you don't know how it's going to go. And that, I mean, that's kind of cool, but okay. I have to make some journal cards to go in these pockets. I knew I'd do that. Do an upside down. That's the right side up. Ink. This double-sided tape really does work well with these fabric laces, I think. Okay, so that is that. And then I just need to glue these down to make the pocket. Nothing's gonna stick. If somebody ever gets one of my journals and these aren't everything's not stuck down properly, just please let me know, because that's the only way that I know. You know, I drove by the other day, Dollar Tree, and Kathy had told me about these clips, and I thinking to myself, what is it I needed at the Dollar Tree? And at the moment, it didn't come to me, so I didn't go there. I went to Walmart and pick up my prescriptions. So now, then I get home and I'm like, oh dang, I remember now what it was. I'm just kind of putting these here so they'll have a little extra to help them glue down. This reminds me of that journal that I made that was called Romantica, I think. I don't know who bought that, but you think you'd remember all that, but I don't. Like I said, I can't remember to pick up clips. I wonder if I should ink this first a little bit. Might be kind of hard to get into that. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put a signature in here. So I had printed these, a couple of these pages that I had that were red. I don't know where they came from exactly. So I think I'm gonna have to do it this way so it will clear this. So, or let me see if I could probably do it that, I mean not that way, but let's see if I don't know how far that sticks out. Let me measure that. I'm trying to find the signature itself. I think it's right there. So, center of that. Like 4.5. So, if I fold these in half, I'm just trying to avoid cutting off. That's 5.5, so an inch. So, I'm going to have to trim the tops off. So I'm thinking if I go that's 4.25. 2.5. That one in there. So that's 4. All right, I'm just gonna go 2¼ inches and fold this. And then I'll fold it like this. And that should be a page. So on these pages I can put this in and leave it like this, and you can fold it out. I think that's upside down. It's gotta go this way. Okay. So I could glue this and make this a tuck, or leave it open to put in there. Okay. So this one goes in at 2.5. Maybe I'll do it on this side. Only because, you know, this has got a direction, so I'll make the other one. It's about close enough. Another page, so these can go like that. I'm not going to I'm not going to put a lot of stuff in this. I'm going to put more coffee dyed, or let's see what we have. This darn school paper that does fit there though. You can't write on that side because the kids already wrote on it. And this, I just don't like that. I'm gonna get rid of it. Guess I could put this little one in there. Okay, and then I think if I do this one, copy dye this way, when I cut off the bottom, I'll have enough for a little notebook. I think this measures 7. No, it measures 8.5. Oh, really? I thought it was less. It's about 8.25. Yeah, so about 8.25 is where I need to cut. There's enough for a little notebook. If I cut a few of these pages. So I cut these up here because okay, so, you know, I need to make a few more pages, but I will figure that out, go through my stuff, see what I've got. I did want, oops, I forgot to put this lace in. You guys, you didn't tell me. I guess because I just didn't need it after all. I wanted a lace inside here, other than this. Okay. So I don't know if I'll come back to this or not in my next video, but it's very stiff. I can tell you. Which is not, it's good. It's sturdy, that's for sure. But I think all these extra papers made it stiffer. We'll see. It'll loosen itself up. Okay. So I'm going to let you go here. And I'm going to keep working at this a little bit. And whenever I come back for my next video, I'll either be working on this, be done with this, I don't know. I do it. Okay, it was just something I wanted to do. And I just love those papers, so yeah, that was worth it. I don't know about this one. I don't know. I know I have paper somewhere, but I don't know where. In my paper box. You know, you go through stuff and you see it, and then you want to use it, and you can't remember where it's filed in. I thought I would use. Whoops, this is leaking again. Found this envelope, and I was thinking of putting that in, and it would also be just a writing page, probably. I could stick something in there. And use these little flaps. I have to think about it. Alright guys, I'm sorry. I'm gone. So don't forget to leave me a comment and a like. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.